After a pretty fun and exciting August in terms of sneakers, we had the Armand Manea Jordan 3s that just released, the Jordan 17 Low UNCs. You also had the Jordan 4 White Thunder, as well as the Kobe 4 Protro Gold Medal. All of them are very nice. So yeah, it was a fun August. But September is here, and I think it's a pretty fun month as well. So here's 10 sneakers for the month of September that I really want. Now disclaimer, release dates in the sneaker industry are so fluid, super fluid. They change all the time. Shoes will release in September that we don't even know about yet. Dates will get pushed back. So if these dates change after this video comes out, blame the companies, not me. Here we go. First up, it is the Jordan 12 Barons that is dropping on September 28th for $200. Now, of course, everyone knows by now when Michael Jordan first retired, he went to go and play baseball, and he played for the Birmingham Barons, that is an affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. So the shoe is a reference to that short stint with the Barons, and the shoe features the same type of color blocking as the Jordan 12 Playoff. Looks to be a full leather upper with gray on the mudguard where you see that faux lizard skin, a very simple Jordan 12 colorway, just black and gray, very easy to wear. Of course, you see those metallic looking Jordan 12 eyelets, and the Jordan 12 design inspired by Japan, which is nicknamed the land of the rising sun, where you see that stitching on the upper is meant to resemble the sun's rays. Now personally, I'm not a huge Jordan 12 guy. I do like them when it's a very outstanding colorway. Personally, I don't think this colorway is that crazy or like something that really tickles my sneaker hormones. It's very nice, but it's not something I get super excited about. I like it, but I don't love it. Next up, it is the Jordan 5 El Grito that is dropping on September 7th for $225, and this is a tribute to Mexican Independence Day that is coming up very shortly. And of course, true to the theme, this features Mexican designs on the shoe itself. So you see embossed patterns on the heel as well as the toe box and even the tongue itself. Mismatched colors on the lace locks. Seems to feature like a sail type of color, and I complain a lot about like sail midsoles on a white sneaker for Jordan Brand, but when it makes sense, I think it looks good. Now I believe there's two El Grito colorways. I can't actually find decent images or official images of the other shoe. This one seems to be more official, at least at the time of recording. I love the tribute to Mexican heritage. I don't love the price point of $225, so it better come with very nice materials. But as a huge fan of Jordan 5s, as well as a fan of Mexican culture, yeah, this definitely had to make it on my list. Next up, it is the Book 1 Python that is dropping on September 12th for $150. Now originally when the Book 1 first dropped, I wasn't like a huge fan just judging off images, but then I got the Book 1 Hikes, and I think that shoe, that colorway, changed my mind. Now apparently Devin Booker is a big fan of the Air Python that debuted in 1987, so this shoe is also a tribute to his fandom. And usually I don't love sneakers that have like all snakeskin. Obviously in this case it's fake snakeskin. If it was real, it'd be super expensive. But I don't love that faux snakeskin or like lizard skin texture, not when there's too much of it. But for whatever reason on the shoe, like at least from images, yeah, I just think it looks really nice. And the Book 1 in terms of tech specs comes with a Zoom Air unit in the heel, as well as a Cushlon 2.0 midsole with the TPU sidewalls for added support, rigidity as well. And Cushlon is just very nice cushioning. I think the performance of the Book 1s are very good as well. And what I do like about the Book 1s is that subtle pull tab on the booty of the shoe. And usually I don't love pull tabs on shoes. However, on this shoe, I kind of like the storytelling behind it. So it's made to look like the pages of a book. And the booty of the shoe itself is made to look like a book spine. So I think it's pretty creative there. And for whatever reason that I can't explain, I don't know, I just think it looks nice on the shoe. It's definitely a Book 1 that I can see myself wearing just casually. Don't have to play ball in them. And I think despite it being pretty up there with a full snakeskin upper, yeah, it's still pretty subtle. It's still pretty subtle, like subtle enough that you can wear it without drawing too much attention. Next up, it is the Kobe 9 Low Elite Protro Halo that is dropping on September 19th for $210. Now the Kobe 9 Halo actually already dropped on Kobe Bryant's birthday, August 23rd. Of this year. I missed out on that shoe. Probably will still get it. They haven't been bringing back the Kobe 9s too often, even though I did see, I believe, an article referencing like the Kobe 9 What The coming back. Definitely looking out for that one as well. And the Kobe 9 Protro features a React midsole that replaces the all Lunarlon foam that came out with the original release of the Kobe 9s. The traction has also been slightly adjusted, but it does retain the original Flyknit upper. Now, I haven't played ball in the Protros yet. When I get the shoe, I will definitely make a performance review of the shoe. But overall, just in terms of the colorway, as well as the Kobe 9 silhouette, I'm a fan of. It's not my favorite. I think the Kobe 4s, just in terms of the shape, are probably my favorite ever. Maybe the Kobe ones as well. It's very close. But this colorway, just like the Book 1 Pythons, I think is very easy to wear even casually. And just as a huge Kobe Bryant fan, I'm definitely looking forward to it. But preview. This is not the only Kobe Bryant shoe that's on this list. Next up, it is the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Royal that is dropping on September 13th for $240. Now, I've actually recorded my review for the shoe already, so keep an eye out if you're interested in this shoe. It features an all blue Foamposite upper. That blue is actually not the same shade of blue as the Orlando Magic that Penny Hardaway played for back in 1997, but that dark neon Royal is still a very nice looking blue, and that icy outsole, yeah. I am just a sucker for icy outsoles. I really am. Now the Royal colorway, it is the OG of OG Foamposites. It originally first came out in 1997. Obviously, Penny Hardaway went on to become the face of the Foamposites. Now what's special about this retro is the blue on the carbon fiber, as well as the blue outline on that mini swoosh at the top of the toe box. That actually didn't even release on the original shoe, like in 1997. It was first seen on samples and ads of the Foamposite. So they gone back and created like the most OG version of this colorway. If you appreciate the historical significance of this colorway for the Foamposites, you're definitely looking out for this shoe. Next up, it is the Kobe 8 Protro Lakers Away or Hollywood Nights that is dropping on September 6th for $180. Now this colorway was inspired by the Hollywood Nights uniform that the Lakers wore back in 2013. Very, very nice looking colorway, just very sleek. Still got the Lakers DNA. I'm not a Lakers fan, but I am a huge Kobe Bryant fan, and as a black sneaker lover too. Oh, this is nice. This is one shoe out of multiple Kobe 8s that are dropping in September. So you got the all gray one, that is super nice as well. The navy one, super nice as well. The white version of the Lakers colorway, don't love that as much as the black version. Out of all of them, you probably can't miss. Take any one of those colorways, choose like this, and I think I'll be happy. But out of all of them, if I had to choose one, as a black sneaker lover, I probably had to go with this one. Now the Kobe 8 Protro features a React foam that replaces Lunarlon from the original Kobe 8s, and the swoosh is now embroidered instead of printed, so just a little bit of an elevated look and touch to the shoe, and the tongue is actually thicker than the original as well. Traction pattern is also updated to be slightly thicker, so it's more durable, and the scales of the traction pattern actually also go in different direction. And I'm glad they made those subtle changes on the shoe. For the Kobe 8 Protro Venice Beach, they kept the original details of the tongue, so it was thin, that kind of dug into your ankles, and the logo, the swoosh, is also printed as well. So I didn't love how they kept those original details. I do like the updated swoosh as well as the tongue, and you see that on this Hollywood Nights colorway. Again, Kobe 8s are probably not my favorite Kobe's ever. Kobe 1s and Kobe 4s are just right up there, pretty much unbeatable for me. But really, if I had to choose a Kobe shoe, that is my favorite. Wasn't like officially his signature shoe, but he was the face of it. It is the 2K4s. Nike, please, bring it back. Look at this. If like my house was burning down and I had to save one shoe, it'd be these. Just, oh, I beat these to death, but one day Nike will bring 2K4s back, and I'll die happy. Next up, it is the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Mocha that is dropping on September 21st for $140. I think most people are very familiar with the Air Jordan 1 High Mocha. That's a very popular shoe. I believe that dropped in 2020 off the top of my head. I think it was 2020. This is essentially the low cut version of that shoe, and it's super nice. How can you go wrong with such an easy and clean and simple wearable looking Jordan 1? It looks to feature a leather upper, and the brown part in the heel, that might be that kind of leather that comes with like a matte finish or maybe just straight nubuck. All forms of leather anyway. It does have sail on the sole. This time, I'm not complaining about the sail on the sole. Just not. I'm gonna refrain. Do I prefer white instead of sail on that part of the shoe? Yes. But at this point, sound like a broken record. I think objectively, the Jordan 1 lows are probably more wearable for more occasions than the Jordan 1 high. And I think for people that aren't like super big into sneakers, if they just saw like the high and the low on the shelf and they don't care about sneakers, they don't even know what a Jordan 1 is, I think most people would probably just go with the low cut. So this shoe, just based off the wearability of it alone, definitely had to make the list. Next up, it is the Adidas Anthony Edwards AE1 Georgia Bulldogs that is dropping on September 7th for $120. Now, Anthony Edwards, one of the most exciting basketball players in the NBA right now, has maybe the most exciting basketball shoe. He is from Atlanta, Georgia originally, and he also played for the Georgia Bulldogs in college. Doesn't have official Georgia Bulldogs branding. It might be like a licensing thing, I'm not too sure. But the colorway itself is obviously paying homage to the Georgia Bulldogs. And it is so nice. I don't think there's a single AE1 colorway that's really missed. My favorite is still the charcoal color. What was that called officially? The AE1 Ascent. I think that one is still the best. My pair is actually still in a box. I recently moved, so haven't even unpacked it, but that's definitely my favorite AE1 so far. All of them, honestly, are pretty nice though, and I think this one is probably top 3. If not top 3, top 5. That black and red just go really well together. And of course on the shoe, you see that very distinct honeycomb pattern on the upper as part of that TPU sidewall. Features very nice Jet Boost cushioning, double-plated heel counter. There's no carbon fiber, it's just made to look like that, but it still offers very good support and lockdown. The AE1 undoubtedly one of the best basketball sneakers in 2024. And this Georgia colorway, I think one of the most exciting AE1 colorways of 2024 as well. Next up, it is the Jordan 1 Low OG Travis Scott Medium Olive that is dropping on September 9th or 28th. I've seen 2 different release dates, but it's dropping sometime in September for $150. Now, I swear it was like a whole year where there were reports about how Travis Scott would not have any more Jordan 1 Low collaborations. But since then, we've had the Canaries, but now we're getting another one. And as an olive fan, this is delicious. Oh, this is delicious. If the next shoe, which is number 1 on this list, wasn't dropping in September, this would definitely be number 1. But this is still super, super nice. It's very similar to this shoe. Obviously, there's more olive on this upcoming colorway. Out of the 2, can't choose. It's too good. Both are too good. They're just so nice. And in terms of the materials, if it's anything like this, it'll probably feature a nubuck base, so like on the toe box. It is leather on the eye stays as well as the heel counter. Sail on the shoe as well, and it'll definitely be pretty much impossible to get. Every single Travis Scott shoe that I have in my current rotation has been a gift from a good friend of mine. Like every single one of them. I've only got like 3 or 4, but they're just like so hard to get, super expensive for resale, and I've just been lucky enough to have a good friend. And I could have sworn there was a black colorway with hints of olive instead, and I believe that was officially cancelled. Maybe not, maybe it'll still release, but that one is a black and olive sneaker lover. Oh, that one comes out, I will do unspeakable things just to get my hands on it. And at number 1, it is the Air Jordan 4 A Ma Maniére While You Were Sleeping that is dropping on September 28th for $225. It is a woman's exclusive, and just need to pause for a second. This shoe is, I don't know why. It's just so nice. It is so, so nice. The Jordan 3s, as nice as that was, I recently just reviewed it. I love that shoe, love that colorway, but there is something about the combination of colors on the shoe. It is so good, so, so good. So if you didn't know, the While You Were Sleeping A Ma Maniére collection features 6 pairs of shoes with Jordan Brand, Nike, as well as Converse, all owned by Nike anyway. But they're going hard. It is a celebration of the 10th year of A Ma Maniére, and this Jordan 4 is part of it. Looks to feature nubuck and suede, as well as that quilted ankle collar lining that is the same as the Jordan 3s that just came out, as well as the Jordan 4 A Ma Maniére that came out a few years ago. Mismatched branding on the tongues, of course. Nike Air branding on the booty, even though it's not an OG colorway, but it's pretty normal for A Ma Maniére. One nitpick I have with A Ma Maniére collaborations, sometimes that sail kind of cream color is a little too yellow, kind of reminds me of pea stains. This one, at least just from the very limited images so far, doesn't look too bad. And as much as I love this Jordan 4, I'll have to see that one in hand, but I think just judging off images, that one might be slightly better, just by a little bit, because that, I don't know, there's something about it, it is too delicious. This sneaker is just super nice. Super, super nice. Maybe even, hard to say without the year ending, maybe even sneaker of the year. On top 3. It's hard to beat. It will be hard to beat. Maybe the Black Cement 3s can top it, but oh, yeah. I don't know what else to say. So that's it. Thanks for watching Sole Inclined. Let me know what shoes on this list you would want, what shoes on this list you think are trash. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. And remember, tomorrow may never come, so wear your shoes.